Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to kind of work in my planner here. I have been trying out to see if this is what I want to use for next year. A traveler's notebook, and I put it together, and then I didn't finish like decorating and stuff and left it that way, and it's been okay. Honestly, I've been going back and forth. I haven't really touched my catch-all happy planner because I've been in here, but as far as school goes, I had a monthly, and then I was just marking down our subjects on the side, and then the days of the week this way. And like I said, it's just been okay. I do have a separate homeschool planner. I kind of wanted this one to have more on the go, but it's been all right. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up for the month of November the weeks just like this, and then here you can see I have a dashboard in here. I'm going to see if maybe we can decorate it with some more fall type things. I just have some recipe I was saving in here, but this side of the dashboard is not decorated at all. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and try to make it a little bit more fall themed. So if that's something you like to see, hang out with me and let's do this. For the first one, this is my homeschool one. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, and you can see I was so lazy with this. Lazy, maybe efficient would be another word. I didn't even staple it or anything. I just put it together. I just kind of threw it in this way. So, which makes it really easy though when I'm planning. I'm gonna go ahead and mark down the subjects. I already have the month set up, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark in our subjects and things like that. As I'm prepping the pages for the next couple of weeks in November in our little homeschool area here, I'm just counting out how many squares I used for Monday through Friday. I do end up making Friday smaller than Monday through Thursday because Fridays for our homeschool is Fun Fridays, which means that we try to do a school week on a 4-day work week so that we can have a more relaxed Friday. Typically that day we'll do more fun things. So that's if we're going to do movie studies, that's the day we'll do them, field trips, that kind of thing. So that's why that area is a little smaller. You're going to see, I'm going to combine one of the subjects. That line there is going to be bigger because I'm combining English language arts. That's a big portion of our homeschool this year. And so I tend to write most of the stuff in there. So in there goes our English language arts as well, but also like for my daughter, her handwriting practice and that kind of thing. And then down at the bottom, there's just a little extra space for etc. So anything else extra that we're doing that I don't have a space for. And then up at the top underneath Monday through Friday, I have Bible, and we do our Bible study. It's kind of open and go. So I don't have like a set day where things need to get done for that. And then I'm just going to go through this old paper pad from Michael's. This is from the Recollections line, and pull out some darker themed paper. I don't know, something about fall just says some darker colors to me. So I'm just going to pull a couple things out, and you'll see I'm not very careful with everything. I think I've kind of already decided that I'm not going to use this planner for next year, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to like looking at it for the rest of this year, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of just using the other stencil and cutting things out that way. This one I'm just making a cover for the book, a different cover, and so I'm just kind of halfway measuring. It's nothing too precise. pull out these really fun Charlie Brown stickers that I had, and I realized, wait, these aren't what I want because this is Halloween, not Thanksgiving. And then at first, I was going to measure out and draw in a monthly layout, but I decided to go ahead and print out a free printable from Calendar Labs. If you can see, it printed out every day of the week as Sunday. And while that might be nice, that's not the case. So I didn't want to print it again. So I just went ahead and cut it off. And then I'm just going to put it in the notebook with some regular old glue stick there. And then I'm just going to write in Monday through Sunday, or Sunday through Saturday, actually, is the way that it's lined up. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do in here for now. I know I didn't really, it doesn't feel like I even really did that much. I just kind of, I think, made it darker tones. So I really like this. I felt like that was a good fall kind of color, just the darker tones. And I went ahead and got November, like I said, I had already set that month up, and then I just kind of got our school set for the next 2 weeks. I just our calendar written out. I had originally thought that maybe I would use the Hobonichi Cousin or the Wonderland 222, but I'm not. I'm thinking that I'm not going to lean that way. So I'm really glad that I went this route and tried the TN out first with these things. I think I know what I'm going to use for next year, but I'm going to have to wait a few more weeks to see if that's going to happen. So I don't mean to leave you on a cliffhanger. I'm just waiting to see if the package arrives. So I went ahead and set that up, and then I just kind of put in this here. I know I'll probably add in some pictures maybe as the month goes, but I thought that was really cute. I like you a latte. So I thought that was cute, and I was going to leave that in here. It's just going to go with these kind of darker tones that I have. I left my sticky notes on here. I went ahead and put this on this recipes eggs, because this is a meal planner notebook that my mom had given me, and you can see earlier, maybe you saw, I only did like 2 weeks of it, so, but I also have not been on my meal plan game, so I just put a clip here that could also double as a pen holder. So I put that in, and I just clipped it to this so it would be a little bit darker colors. I left this one on. This is my reading journal. I'm going to go in here and I did finish the month of October, but I'm going to go in and add a few things for the month of November, and another readathon that we're going to go ahead and join. I'm actually going to join with my son, so I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to go in and get that prepped another time, but I went ahead and left this cover because I felt like it works. Same with this, left that cover on. This one is my dailies. Just kind of, I use it when I need it kind of thing. Yeah. So I just prepped for the next day. These are some of the checklist things that I have been writing down every day for me to make sure that I'm getting this stuff done. I just put them washing down, and then I was like, I don't know how I want to decorate, so I left it. Sometimes I decorate, sometimes I don't, and that's why it works out for me. So I just left those as is. The other half here, I went ahead and just added something in. Like I said, as the month goes on, I will probably add some maybe photos in here of me and my family. I went ahead and put this in too, just as a reminder. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. So I put that on just as a reminder, like I said, and then I liked this kind of layout here. So I have that in there. This little magnet says love what you do, and then I put another coffee themed darker scrapbook paper on top of it because this is where I do my YouTube planning. This is that notebook's for. And then this last one I left because honestly I have not been doing anything in it. This is a fitness tracker type thing, but I haven't quite figured out how I want to use this for me, but I'm also not quite figured out what the heck I'm doing with this portion of my fitness journey. It is just kind of, if you watched those videos, I'm having a hard time getting back into it. So I don't know, maybe I'll try using this and kind of shifting my goals a little, and this might help. We'll see. So I'm going to leave that in there too, but that is it for setting up kind of for November. I will come back in probably, I mean, I'm going to come back in this daily, but I'm going to come back in probably in a couple weeks and make sure that everything's working out well for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and getting this set up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you be sure to give it a thumbs up? If you're not already, maybe consider joining our little YouTube family here and subscribing. Again, thanks for hanging out with me and watching.